Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video on the Jurassic Park podcast. Camp Cretaceous Season 4 is here near enough, and it mixes exciting new lore with some set pieces which may be a little bit too grandiose for die-hard fans. Let's dive in and break it all down in this non-spoiler review. Be warned, although we're non-spoilers, we will be touching on what you've already seen in trailers, so do bear that in mind if you want to go into the new season completely fresh. The story of Camp Cretaceous Season 4 is fantastic, exploring some interesting themes which I feel align themselves very well with the current stories being explored in a post-Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom world. Some story moments felt a little overshadowed by some grandiose and eccentric moments, but there were lots of cool elements which felt as though they were building on the core themes present back within the first Jurassic Park film. If you dive in thinking about the current stories which could be unfolding as dinosaurs are present in the wild, then I think you'll have a lot of fun with this story and some of the implications and questions it poses for the Jurassic universe post-Lockwood Manor incident. The tone of the story is also great here. There are some moments which feel a little goofy and on the nose, but when you look below the surface there is some interesting territory and some dark ideas explored in this season which really do encapsulate the broader Jurassic franchise that we all love. The tone is something I'm very excited to talk about in the future when we begin to talk about spoilers. But for now, I implore you to look past some of the goofier moments and really embrace some of the story details which are present in the 4th season of the show. The characters get some fantastic development throughout the 4th season too, with the events of the previous seasons on Nublar being used to explore some really meaningful growth in both the characters and their emotional maturity. I really enjoyed these elements of the show, and I was impressed by how sensitively the writers explored them here. I'm excited to see where the kids end up when Camp Cretaceous ends, as there is surely a lot of life experience which they can carry forward into a world rife with wild dinosaurs. The animals in this season are another treat too. The return of the Spinosaurus is something which we've been clamouring for since Jurassic Park 3, and the introduction of the saber-toothed tiger is something different and distinctive. The animals in this season feel much less like antagonists and more like living, breathing creatures, helping to make them feel much more natural. There are also a couple of treats packed into the animal department for Season 4, including one addition which I think the Jurassic community will get incredibly excited about. I'm going to keep this review brief since we are going to have plenty of long format content on the way, but I did just want to touch on where this fits into the universe currently. As we saw in Season 3, we have officially arrived at the opening moments of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and Season 4 of the show sets the stage for some interesting events taking place in the background during Fallen Kingdom. We're excited to see how this season and future seasons may influence Jurassic World Dominion. It definitely feels as though they are aiming to open the door to a much wider Jurassic World in the future. I'll be honest, when I first watched this season, some of the more bombastic and grandiose moments soured it for me. However, once I took the time to digest the tones and the storytelling here, I actually really fell in love with the overarching story that's present. Don't let the extreme moments present here detract from some fantastic storytelling. Keep the context of this show and the broader franchise in mind, and you'll get a lot of enjoyment from the 4th season of Camp Cretaceous. Camp Cretaceous Season 4 premieres on December the 3rd, 2021, exclusively on Netflix. Thank you to Netflix, DreamWorks Animation and Universal Pictures for giving us advanced access to screeners for the 4th season.